our brave adventurer, wanted to join the Horde and help out his brethren in a time of war and chaos. But before he could do that, by Orcish traditions, he had to participate in the Valley of Trials. The adventurer wrestled with boars, collected materials for the locals, and helped out those on the verge of death. With that, he completed the trials, but also went forward with grave news for the village of Senjin. Alliance scouts were found and exterminated in the valley, and the Burning Blade were there, plotting to unleash atrocious demons against their arch-enemies. After arriving at Senjin, our adventurer gave the news to the village chief, who asked a favor of him: to help collect materials for poisons and medication against the Alliance forces that had arrived at the coast of Senjin village, and to clear out the Alliance camp there. Clearing out the Alliance camp revealed the full invasion map of Durotar, and our adventurer went forth to deliver the news to Razor Hill. At the village of Razor Hill, the adventurer was tasked with helping the locals in need of help, searching for survivors at Scuttle Coast and destroying the Alliance base at Tiragard Keep. Getting rid of the Alliance forces gave the people of Durotar some relief, but they couldn't rest yet because of the looming danger of the Burning Blade's plan. For revenge against the Horde, one hunter in the village had seen the cultists move to a nearby cave close to Razor Hill. With this information at hand, our adventurer entered the cultists' cave, routed them out, and found some scrolls that could reveal their next plans, but they were written in a demonic language. The hunter who had discovered the hideout knew an expert on the subject and guided our adventurer to where he could find him. Along the way to the expert, our adventurer found a goblin in need of help, or maybe just looking for a dumbwit to make himself richer by doing nothing. But our adventurer, full of hope and goodwill, helped gather the stolen resources from the Harpies and made sure that no other member of the Horde would suffer from such enemies again. The adventurer found the expert in demonology, and to his surprise, it was a shaman who hated the Legion for what they had done to his people, and swore never to let that power corrupt them again. He helped our adventurer immediately and found their next lair near the Dranoshar blockade, a place they called a Skull Rock Cavern. The shaman asked the adventurer to bring back any kind of relic or scrolls he could find to gather more information about the cult. Once our adventurer cleared out the cave, he found some collars around the cultists' necks. The necklaces had the same writings as the scrolls near Razor Hill, and he brought them back to the shaman to decipher. The necklaces were bound to a powerful warlock who was hiding in Thunder Ridge. But the shaman gave us bad news. After the cataclysm, it had become flooded, and the dead thunder lizards made the water unlivable with their electric bodies. The only thing he could do now was to send us to Orgrimmar to ask for help from the officers there. While the shaman wrote a letter to the officers in Orgrimmar, his apprentice gave our adventurer an opportunity to prove his power and earn some gold. Along the Deadeye shores, there was an arena master looking for adventurers to prove themselves and win some gold. After defeating the arena master's battle slaves, the adventurer went to Orgrimmar to report the Burning Blade's activities and the connection between Skull Rock Cavern and the now flooded Thunder Ridge. The officer already knew about the Burning Blade inside Thunder Ridge, but they did not want to send soldiers who could be killed by the Thunder Lizards or the cultists, so they had only been monitoring them until they were flooded by the cataclysm. But since the collars from Skull Rock were connected to the cultists in Thunder Ridge, they could no longer ignore the threat. The officer tasked his shaman with creating shock resistance and water-breathing potions, but he needed ingredients from the elementals around Thunder Ridge to make them. From the gathered ingredients, The shaman created the necessary potions to help the adventurer dive deep into Thunder Ridge's waters, and sent peons to finally remove the corpses from the water so they would no longer threaten the lives of the people in Durotar. There was a powerful orb emitting demonic energy underwater, guarded by a goblin warlock who defended it with his life, even after death. The demon he had bound to himself while living also fought our adventurer, but in vain. The orb the adventurer recovered was brought back to the officer, who gave him the name and address of a horde warlock who could help. From the depths of Orgrimmar, the warlock examined the orb found in Thunder Ridge and discovered a demon seed, something he could not destroy, but he knew the right man for the job and sent our adventurer to the far watch post. So our adventurer traveled down to the Barrens to destroy this weapon of destruction and bring peace to the people of Durotar.